Good evening, guys, and happy Tuesday to all of your sunshiny faces. I'm feeling good, like pretty productive. The last couple days I've gotten a lot of editing and uploading done. I didn't actually upload today, but I did a lot yesterday, and I can do more tomorrow because I got a lot more edited today as well. So that was really good. And also too, the dogs are on the bed where they're not supposed to lay. They're supposed to lay at the foot of the bed. Both of them are up at the top of the bed. And I also like put a separate blanket on the foot of the bed so that they can lay on it, so that like they don't get my bedding all dirty and they're not on it at all because they're up on the top of the bed. So it's like they know they're supposed to be there and they will lay there, but it's like if I'm sitting at my desk normally, when they realize that I'm not coming into the bed, then they move spots. So then they'll go and sit where they're not supposed to be sitting, or lay there. So yeah, Bravo, can you not like lick yourself too? My sheets are gonna be all wet. Like that's one of the reasons too I don't like them doing it. Charlie has this really weird problem where he just licks the bedding. Our first dog used to do that as well in my grandma's room. He would sleep on her bed a lot and he would like always lick her bedding. And I was like, that's so weird. Like he was just a weird dog. Like I think it was just, I always just thought of it as like him just being a weird dog, but Charlie does that. And I'm like, is that a thing? Like, do other dogs do that? Like, do they just lick bedding like for no reason? Like, and it's not like he's like nervously doing it. Like it's, and like again too, it's not like it's like, oh, there's like something that's spilled there and he does it. And you know, like I don't know why he does it. It's super weird. But yeah, he'll do that a lot. But like I said, our first dog would do that too, and I don't know, we just always were like, oh, it's just because he's, you know, weird. But anyways, I don't know, I don't want to say Charlie's weird too, but maybe a little bit. But like Charlie's more, it's weird too, because I want to say he's like smarter than our first dog. Like he was smart, but he was very, and like he was also very food driven. I see a lot of similarities between him and Charlie, but like Charlie is like very like intuitive. I think that's the word that I would use for like things. And like again too, when he realizes, like he does things I think when you don't realize. Like again too, if he knows I'm gonna be sitting in my bed, then he moves spots so that like he, you know, and it's like when my back's to him too, because when I sit at my desk, my back is sort of to the bed, so I don't see him. So I think he like silently moves over there and like lays in the bed. So Bravo just does it because Charlie's there and he's like, oh, look it, we can lay here. Whereas Charlie, I think, knows he's not supposed to do it, but like finds a way to get around doing it anyway. But anyways, guys, one of the things, guys, that box that's back there, that is like, there's only one, it was shipped one Christmas present, which the Christmas present's not that big, where it shipped from. Like the box is smaller than that size box that's inside of it. So I've started loading up more Christmas presents that are just like loose and I don't have anywhere to put because I don't want people seeing them, so they're just like in that box back there. And I don't really have a spot for the box because I have so much stuff in my room right now. To like lay it on the, like there's no floor space, just like lay it there, so it's just back there on top of my stuff waiting for Christmas. But I actually did get some stuff moved out of my room and into Jack's room, because it's actually his stuff that's in my room, because it's the stuff, since again too we moved all the rooms around and everything like that, but since he's in the big room right now, and he's got space in there while we're getting my mom's office, all of her like office furniture moved upstairs, which we might tackle, and I might be able to start sort of tomorrow, because I talked to my dad about like moving this stuff off of the shelves, the upper cabinets, and when we get that done, then we can move the upper cabinets upstairs. My dad was like, that shouldn't take much time, so like if I get that done tomorrow during the day when my dad gets home, he's been trying to like work on like one thing every single day, and that might be something he can do tomorrow. Today he actually got his lights in his like office slash closet space kind of done, and I told you guys too, because it's actually in the sloped like slanted roof area. He decided to do can lights so that like there's nothing hanging down, so there's nothing taking up more wall space that he could use as wall space, like sconces and stuff like that. So we ended up putting in these can lights, and they look really good in there. They're really cool. It seems like they work really well, like light up the space enough and all that kind of stuff. So it's really awesome. He got that done and put in like with the switch and everything. So and again too, it's not that like it takes that long or like he doesn't have enough time, but it's like kind of that he doesn't have enough time to be able to get like that much stuff done. So it's kind of like he's been like working on like one project. So this will be like one light fixture or like a couple outlets or, you know, something like that, just like get done in that amount of time. He was working on, I think, some of the like internet upstairs again too. Yesterday he got the was it yesterday maybe, I think, or maybe it was on Sunday. No, I think it was yesterday. He ended up getting the baseboard heater, the one turn, you know, put in upstairs. So like I said, he's kind of been able to do like one thing every day, but he hasn't had like, again too, that much time after work to like be able to get like a fully, you know, the whole room finished all at one time. But again too, it works out. Whereas again on the weekend, maybe we can get my mom's full desk upstairs, you know, or maybe we can get a couple of the cabinet pieces in during the week, and then again too, over the weekend we have more time to do either the electric work or again to moving the rooms and things like that, and you know, other furniture stuff or whatever has to be done. Bringing up the Christmas present stuff, guys, I don't know why Charlie's looking at me like, you got his Christmas presents right now? He seems really like excited about this, like Christmas presents. Like, and he keeps looking at me and like I say it and he tilts his head like, really? Anyways though, back to this thing back here, the Christmas presents. It's weird, guys, because I finished all of my Christmas shopping practically like that first week after Thanksgiving. Like I did almost, I'd say most of my Christmas shopping on Black Friday, and then finished it off kind of, I think, by Sunday, and was definitely finished with everything, I think, by that following week. Like, I had everything. And like, it's really weird though, because since I'm done with the shopping so early, it's like I don't have anything else to like think about, sort of, or like plan for, like, oh, what should I get this person, what should I get that person, you know? And like, I don't know, because I've always had an idea, like I've always known like I'll probably get this for this person, but I've always kind of like maybe waited until the last minute, only because I'm trying to wait to see if there's going to be a sale on it. Like, for example, if it was like a video game or something like that, like normally Target every single year at least has like a buy two get one free, like it'll be like music, books, video games, DVDs, like that whole kind of thing. A lot of times they do that at Target, like a couple times throughout like the holiday season, sort of. And you know, they might run it for like 2 different weeks or 3 different weeks, like through that, you know, the month of December, or between November and December or something like that. So like, again too, I might know, like I might try and get like a video game for Matthew and Jack, but wait to try and see like if I'll see that sale or something. So whereas I have a plan or an idea of what to get people, sometimes I wait up until, again to, like a week or 2 before Christmas to like do my shopping. Whereas, you know, I'm normally not like a last minute shopper, like the day before Christmas, like Christmas Eve shopping person, or like even to like the weekend really before Christmas. I try and get my shopping done before then, but I'm still like, have never done my shopping this early and been all done with it. So it's like really weird for me to like be done with it, and I don't know if I like that or not, because I do like kind of like waiting a little bit more until like the Christmas tree's up and it kind of feels more like Christmas and it's cold outside. Like, I don't know, it just, doing it so early, like it was still like Thanksgiving, you know, it was the day after Thanksgiving, like it didn't really feel like Christmas when I was like doing all my shopping. And again too, I did all my shopping online, so I did it from my couch. But like I was saying, like the Christmas tree wasn't up, like we had fall decorations up, and now that it's been so long since then, it feels almost like I'm waiting until the last minute, whereas I keep going, no, I'm already done with my shopping, I'm already done with my shopping, like, but I don't know, it just feels really weird to be done with it so early. And like I said, I don't really know if I like it that much or not, because like, I don't know, I don't want to say that I like being done with it. It's less kind of that I have to worry about or have to keep thinking about. But at the same time too, it just, the closer I do my shopping to Christmas, the more like Christmas it feels. So like, again too, when I went out with my dad this past weekend, and we went to Target to go and, you know, kind of do some of the Christmas shopping stuff, but again, it wasn't anything I was buying or had to be like, oh, I have to kind of plan for like what I might get or whatever. Because of that, that sort of made it not feel that much like Christmas, if that makes sense. Like, it just, like, that felt like Christmas shopping, but because I wasn't buying anything, it didn't really feel like it. I don't really know if that makes that much sense, but it just feels different for me to not be, you know, doing like in-store shopping, I guess, too, like close to Christmas, because like, again, too, when there's displays up and like all that kind of stuff, like that just feels very Christmassy to me. And like not doing that and having done it so early and also being done with it already, and not doing any in-store shopping really, other than I got some of the dogs things in store. But maybe that's why Charlie keeps looking at me when I say Christmas presents, because he knows that he got something. But yeah, like I said, I don't know, it just seems weird. And like the other thing too is that I'm like, oh well, maybe I'll start wrapping my Christmas presents, because like I already have them, so like why not wrap them now? Like, so I keep thinking of that, right? And I'm like, but at the same time too, like that's just another thing that's like we're still close to being like 2 weeks away from Christmas, and normally I'm a last minute Christmas wrapper. Like I will do it like a few days before Christmas. Again, nothing like last minute, and normally, actually no, a lot of times I do wrap on Christmas Eve, but I don't normally have that much to wrap, in my defense. So like, again, the you know, like Christmas wrapping, sometimes I'll do it like the day before Christmas Eve or on Christmas Eve, and I'm thinking now like I could do it because I have everybody's gift. At that same time, I'm like, I don't want to do it now, and it just feel like it's still so far away from Christmas. Whereas, you know, the closer it gets to Christmas and the closer that I'm doing more Christmas things, I guess that's the best way to describe it, kind of. The closer it gets to Christmas and the more Christmas things I'm doing, Christmas shopping, Christmas present wrapping and stuff like that, it makes it feel more like Christmas. Whereas if I do it so early, then it's like the you know, Christmas magic has sort of worn off by that time, I guess. And like I said, I think that's the best way to kind of phrase it. But I'm happy, like I like having it done early because it's less stress, it's less things I have to worry about. I don't have to go to the store and be like, oh my gosh, are they gonna have it? Do I have to come up with a different idea of a gift to get for somebody, you know, that kind of thing. Like, so I like not having to be stressed out about that. But at the same time too, it's like I said, the holiday magic is a little bit gone because I like doing it closer to Christmas. Like, you know, again too, kind of doing Christmas cookies and, you know, wrapping presents and going Christmas shopping, like all of those kind of things, doing them closer to like the week before Christmas makes it feel like the anticipation for it is stronger. Whereas if I do it so early, it's kind of like that anticipation wears off by the time Christmas is actually here. So I don't know how I feel about it. Like I said, I like this less stress during the holidays because there's already obviously a lot of other things to stress out about over the holidays and things like that. So it's like, if I can just, you know, you can take 1 or 2 things off your plate, then it's nice, but I still like doing it closer to the holidays. So anyways, I don't know, but for right now, all the boxes are just, you know, and presents and things like that are all over in my room. But anyways, I'm gonna take a shower and get to bed. I will see you guys in tomorrow's vlog, though. If you guys did enjoy today's, make sure you guys give a big old thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love it if you'd subscribe, and I'll see y'all very soon, Faces tomorrow. So bye guys.